Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Hey! Show me your hands! Stop! Stop! Show me your hands! Gun! Show me your hands! Gun! 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 5-7 shots fired. 7-8 down. Show me your hands! Let's see your hands! 5-7, he's down. No movement. We're going to need additional units. Come in from the west to east of this yard. Let's see your hands!
I got him at gunpoint, dude.
You
do a tactical reload, okay?
Alright, copy.
I think I shot about 5 times.
Neither one of us are hit. We're okay. Suspect's down.
Alright.
Good?
Yep. One Charles 5-4. There's an older model, looks like Chevy, in the driveway. It's a brown house with.
No, you're covered. You're covered. You're covered. Nothing but stars going out. Give him a light. I got him.
Alright. Hey, we're good. We're good. Slow it down. Slow it down. We're good. One Charles 5-4. I want everybody to know we are fine. No officers are hit. Subject's down in the backyard.
You have a gun?
We haven't secured it. We're not moving in until we have more.
We don't have it. Do you see it, Jared?
I don't see it.
He hasn't moved at all.
He hasn't moved at all.
Okay. Do you think we're going to need...
Right now,
Yeah.
You want to get it detained?
not yet.
No. Hands, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Got one hand by his face.
One Charles 5-4. Can't see the subject's hands. He's still not moved. 3 Sam 5. If you can head this way, we could use a body bunker before we detain him.
Hey! Can you hear us?
Police
can you hear us?
department, can you hear us?
We need to know if you're okay. We need to get you medics, but we can't go over there to get you help unless we know you don't have the weapon.
Hey, you guys.
Just broke the window, running south, running to the south. Take off right now, let's get back on that. So let's get more units back up. Running south, he just broke the window, I believe we're on the house. But he's one house to the south right now, gonna run. Okay, he's running towards the front yard. All I can tell is he's got a hoodie on. He's running towards the front yard of 29th Street. 29th Street. He's looking into another car that's in between the fence and the front yard. So ground unit Scott, so it looks like might be getting one at gunpoint. Copy, one at gunpoint. Okay, let's get a perimeter on this. Guy's running south. He's going to hit this field. He's at one further house to 1 yard to the south. 2 minutes trying to catch him. Hi, Cornina, go ahead. Sorry, shots fired. Shots fired. Copy, shots fired. With black single plates. George on the phone. Okay, Mark. We're ready to get units. Come on from the west to east of the shore. Sorry, fired. So fire, and let's get when you get Sammy coming. Copy, 9647. Copy, fire starting. forces here, so we're going to need several units.
Copy, this is flood out. 745, clear to enter.
Police shot and killed an unarmed black man in his own backyard. All he was holding was a cell phone. Officers say they mistook Stephen Clark's cell phone for a gun. Activists want more answers. By P.R. Lockhart, March 21, 2018, 6:30 p.m. EDT. Police killings of unarmed black men help fuel the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement. Now a new tragedy: the shooting death of an unarmed black man in his own backyard is raising new questions about how much things have changed, if at all. On Sunday, 22-year-old Stephen Clark was shot in the backyard of the home he was staying in with his grandparents. Police officers were purportedly responding to reports of a man breaking car windows. According to a press release issued by the Sacramento Police Department, a helicopter tracking a suspect directed the officers to Clark, who ran towards the house after being confronted by officers. The police department said Clark turned and began to advance forward with his arms extended, and holding an object in his hands. The officers, who are said to have thought the object was a gun, then fired 20 rounds at Clark. It's unclear how many of the shots hit Clark, but other facts aren't in dispute, and they're disturbing. After the shooting, officers waited several minutes for backup before moving to handcuff Clark and beginning medical treatment. And the only item he turned out to have been carrying was a cell phone. The shooting has sparked public outcry both locally and nationally. And, nearly 4 years after the death of Michael Brown sparked the rise of Black Lives Matter and brought more attention to racial disparities in police shootings, the Clark case serves as a stark reminder that even as national attention has waned, unarmed black men and women continue to experience deadly encounters with police. There are a lot of questions and few answers about the Sacramento shooting. What happened immediately before Clark's shooting remains unclear, and his family and community are demanding answers. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time in his own backyard. Sequita Thompson, Clark's grandmother, said to the Sacramento Bee on Tuesday. Thompson also said that though she heard the gunshots, she never heard the police ask Clark to drop what he was holding. Clark's family also said that they were not immediately told that their relative was the man killed in their backyard. At a city council meeting in Sacramento on Tuesday, local activists argued that the police department's multiple statements on the shooting have only added to the confusion. They put one story out that he may have been armed. They put out another that he had a toolbar, whatever that is, Tanya Faison, founder of the Sacramento chapter of Black Lives Matter, told reporters. Then they put out that he had a wrench, and then they put out that he just had a cell phone. They need to get it together. The officers who shot Clark have each served in the Sacramento Police Department for less than 5 years, and were placed on paid leave while the investigation continues. Both officers were wearing body cameras. A local ordinance requires that footage from the cameras be released to the public within 30 days, and the department says that it plans to release video and audio from the helicopter in the near future. Clark's shooting is the latest in a troubling pattern. Clark's death follows several high-profile police shootings of black men in recent years. According to the Washington Post's Fatal Force database, some 230 people have been shot and killed by police in 2018. 38 of those people were identified as black in news reports. Research has shown that there are significant racial disparities in police use of force. While these disparities are most commonly attributed to issues like implicit bias and systemic racism, recent research has also noted that specific factors like high levels of housing segregation and economic inequality also play a role in where police shootings occur and who they affect. It's not just about how individuals interact, but how society is structured. Michael Siegel, the author of a recent study examining the relationship between housing segregation and structural inequality to police violence, told The Intercept earlier this month. At this point, it is unclear what the results of the police investigation will be, or if the officers will face charges for the shooting. but when police officers shoot civilians, it is rare that these cases lead to prosecution. As Vox's German Lopez has noted, police are given wide latitude to use force and only have to reasonably perceive a threat at the time of the shooting for their actions to be legally justified.
County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, if I got, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.